I have with me on right side Secretary of the Board, Madam Geraldine Mendes. On my left, we have a Deputy Secretary, Mr. Bharat Chopde, Assistant Secretary, Madam Kadam, and I've got my team who has worked on this result. Mr. Daigo sitting there, Sanjay, Sanjeev, Mr. Lobo who is monitoring this conference, and Sandeep. Before we begin, all the very best to the candidates waiting for the result of this examination. The result will be available on gbshse goa.net and results.gbshse.goa.net. You'll have to enter seat number, school code and date of birth in the form of date and then month. This is for the first time that the Goa board has conducted the terminal examination, and that too simultaneously for SSC examination and HSC examination. This examination was conducted at 31 main centers with 173 sub-centers across the state. To deal with the school closures and challenging of this conduct of exam due to spread of the pandemic during the academic year 21-22, the board had adopted the special assessment scheme. The special assessment scheme included the 2 terminal board examination. It was a memo task before the board. First terminal, this was totally in MCQ format, somewhere in December, January 21-22, and second term, this was totally subjective, which was conducted in April 2022. Each paper for both the examination, this was of 90 minutes duration, and it was based on the 50% portion for the first term and the remaining 50% for the second term. For the final result, we have combined the performance of the first term, second term, and the performance of internal assessment, which is to the extent of 20%. There is no separate Marksheet issued for term 1 examination and term 2 examination. It's only one Marksheet that is being issued, combining the performance of terminal 1 and terminal 2, including of course the internal assessment. For the schools, they will be able to download the consolidated result sheet, which will feature performance of term 1, term 2, and this will be available on their school portals from 3rd June 2022. You can see the result of last 5 years. 2017-18 it is 91.57 and 91.27. 19-20 it was 92.47 and 92.69%, and that was the year 2021 where we had conducted the examination in with the internal assessment, and the result was 99.72%. And this year, this is the graph that you can see, which is going up. And this year, 20,345 students had appeared for this examination. 18,869 passed the examination, and the result is 92.75%. This is the gender-wise result. Boys 10,359, 9,491 appeared. 51 are placed in reserve category because of non-compliance of internal assessment marks or practical marks or change in subject. And for boys, the result is the pass percentage is 91.62. Girls, they are less in numbers, 9,986 and 9,378 cleared this examination with the pass percentage of 93.91. Overall, it is 92.75. Once again, girls, they have outshone this performance, 93.91. This is the another 3 category which had taken this examination: private candidate, ITI candidate and repeater candidate. Private candidate, for the first time they were covered under the internal assessment scheme, Otherwise, they used to answer the examination by studying at their own. But to facilitate them to answer this examination in a better way, we had opened the examination center, schools in every taluka, and that is how this private candidate, they were answering their internal examination, and 152 had answered, 56 have passed this examination. The pass percentage is 36.84. ITI candidates, after completing the ITI course of 2 years, sometimes they join after 8th class or maybe 9th class. So to get the equivalency of class 10, they have to answer or clear 2 subjects, first language one and any other second language. So under that category, 37 candidates had appeared, 25 cleared, and the result is 67.57%. The repeater number that you can see is a less one, because many of them have cleared in the 2021. So 38 appeared, 13 passed, and the pass percentage is 34.21. For the ITI, the purpose is to pursue the higher education, or for the job purpose, they can get this equivalence certificate. Children with special needs had answered this examination from 104 schools, of which 4 schools were special schools and 100 were the normal schools through which these candidates were answering this examination. So 480 appeared for this examination, 466 cleared the examination, and the pass percentage is 97.08%. The various facilities that we grant them through this special scheme is there is a separate papers like functional English, functional Hindi, or functional maths. So we have a special syllabus catering to their needs, extra time depending on their special ability, then special sitting arrangement depending on their special ability, preferably on the ground floor and close to their residence, reader or writer, and enlarged print of the question paper. These are the some of the facilities granted to them. The special school results, purely special schools, there are 4 in numbers. Sanjay Center for Special Education, Porvorim, through which 45 students were sponsored. All 45 have cleared the examination. The result is 100%. St. Xavier's Academy from Old Goa had sponsored 18 students, 17 cleared, and the result is 94.44%. Lok Vishwas Pratishthan's Virani Isani High School for hearing impaired children, this is from Dhavdi Fonda, 8 were answered this examination, 8 had answered, all 8 cleared this examination, the percentage is 100%. There is another school from Lok Vishwas Pratishthan only, this is for visually impaired from Dhavdi itself, 2 answered this examination, 1 passed, percentage is 50%. You can see the percentage of the candidates in the following range. So 7.25% they could not clear the examination, so they will have to answer this examination again. Then you can see 33 to 45, only 2.38%. Then the middle range up to 60%, 46 to 59, 23.65%. Then 60 to 80, you can see there are many students between 60 to 80%, 50.05%, and of course 81 to 100, there are 16.67%. So that follows the normal curve. So many of them, they come under that range of 60 to 80, then 80 to 100 it is 16.67. This is the social category wise result of the examination. 15,046 appeared through general category, 13,869 cleared the examination, and the result is 92.18%. Through OBC category, 2,911 appeared the examination, 2,779 cleared the examination, and this is the highest percentage among the social category, that is 95.47. SC people, this 285 they appeared from this category, passed 257, and the result is 90.18%. Through the another category, ST category, 2,103 appeared for this examination, 1964 cleared the examination. The percentage is 93.39%. This is the next second highest. So total percentage is 92.75. You can see we have mid-analysis Taluka wise scoring marks in the different range. So Kepe, Sange, Salset, Konkani and Margam. You can see how many students they have placed under need improvement. It is 10.93 or 10.07. Salset it is quite less, 5.78% they failed, and followed by Bicholim it is 5.88, and the list here it is Pedna it is 4.11, Konkani it is 11.73. They are placed under needs improvement category. You can see 60 to 80 it is 53.82% in Kepe. Then you can see here it is 52 from Sange, 50 from Salset. In fact, Salset there were maximum candidate 4,346. Then Konkani it is 49.93. 699 candidate had answered from Kalkon Taluka, and 49.64. This is in Marmagova, where 1,829 had answered this examination. You can see 80 to 100. It is the Salset. There are 21.88% candidate are placed under that 80 to 100% range. In Pernam it is 14.77% they are placed under that 81 to 100. Bicholi it is 14.71, followed by Bardes it is 15.84, and Sattari it is 9.36. There are three more talukas. Next slide. This is Tiswadi, Fonda and Darbandura. Tiswadi had sponsored 2,461. Fonda it is 2,283, and Darbandura the enrollment was less, 309. So from 81 to 100 it is 19.22% for Tiswadi. Fonda it is followed by that Fonda it is 18.27%. Darbandura it is 8.41. However, the candidates who are placed under needs improvement category, they are list in Darbandura 3.56, followed by Fonda it is 5.74, and then it is Tiswadi it is 7.84. 60 to 80 it is 49.74 in Tiswadi Taluka. Then 47.39% they are placed under 60 to 80 range in Fonda Taluka, and 49.51 they are placed in that range of 60 to 80% in Dharbandura Taluka. This is the Taluka wise enrollment of the candidates and the result. Dharbandura there are 9 aided or unaided schools, 2 government schools. Enrollment was 309, and the result, this is maximum result at Dharbandura, that is 96.44. Followed by Penne, there are 29 aided or it is unaided schools, 5 government schools. Enrollment was 1022, and the result was 95.89. Sattari, 8 aided schools or unaided schools. Government 14 schools are there. 876 had taken this examination, and the pass percentage in that taluka is 94.41. Fonda, 45 schools, 7 government schools, and 2,283 had answered the examination, whereas the result is 94.26. Salset, the maximum schools 62, 4 government schools, 4,346 had answered the examination. The result is 94.22. Bicholim, 17 aided schools or unaided schools, 11 government schools, 1,394 had answered the examination. The result is 94.12. Tiswadi, 39 schools, 5 government schools, 2,461 had answered the examination. The result is 92.16. KPM, 13 government aided schools, 7 government schools, 1177 had answered the examination. The result is 90.14. Bardesh, the next highest number of the schools, 55. 3 government schools, 3542, the next highest enrollment. And the result is 91.7. Marmogava, 27 government aided schools or aided schools, unaided schools, 7 government schools, enrollment 1829, the result is 89.94. Sangam, 6 government aided schools, 6 government schools, enrollment was 407 and the result is 89.93. Konkani, 13 government aided schools, 6 government schools, 699 had answered this examination and the result is 88.27. This is the new NSQF subject, National Skill Qualification Framework. 91 secondary schools had sponsored the student for this examination, of which 246 students they are passed in the examination, taking the benefit of 7 subject. They are considering this subject as a 7th subject. They, if anybody passes in any 6 subjects, they will be declared as pass. So 246 they got the benefit of this NSQF subject. So total 2489 answered this examination, 2442 cleared this examination. All these are NSQF. So they had taken 7 subjects and the result is 98.11%. Pre-vocational scheme, that's a scheme where either science, maths or social science, one of these subjects students can drop and they can opt for domestic wiring, or it is electrical wiring, or it is cookery, or it is horticulture. These are the subjects. So 24 secondary schools they have offered this pre-vocational subject for this examination. 349 appeared for the examination, 329 cleared the examination with the pass percent of 94.27%. Under sports merit marks, even during this pandemic, 916 students they had availed the facility of sport merit marks policy under the Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs. 17 got the help of this scheme, so they passed only because of the sports merit marks, and overall percentage is 0.09, almost 0.1%. Next. Otherwise, this number used to be quite high. Under the National Skill Qualification Framework, you can see for your information, there are 15 sectors in which this is the, in fact, it is a 7 subject line. So automobile is there, IT retails is there, ITS is there, retail it is, beauty and wellness, apparel, construction, agriculture, paddy farmer, telecommunication, logistic, tourism and hospitality, electronic and hardware, agriculture, solanaceous crop, plumbing, healthcare or it is home health aid. So this is, in fact, it is a practical oriented course, and whoever wants to go for vocational stream, they want to pursue their studies in vocational, this courses or this subject will definitely help them. You can see this is the subject wide passing percentage and the highest marks in major 14 subjects. English first language, this year the result is 97.18, 99 is the highest. Last year 99 was the result, but percentage was 99.77. Second language Hindi, 99.86 was last year, 100 was the last year's score, highest. This year it is 98 and the pass percentage it is 99.1. Third language Marathi, the pass percentage this year it is 98.54, highest score is 98. Last year it was 100%. 100 was the highest score and it is 99.84 was the pass percentage. Konkani third language, last year highest score was 100, this year also it is 100 and one student got highest marks, this is 100 out of 100. Urdu third language, 96 is the highest this year, pass percentage this year it is 96.93, 96 was also highest last year, pass percentage was 100%. Sanskrit TL, last year it was 100% result. 100 was the highest score last year, but this year it is 99, and pass percentage it is 99.83. Kannada TL, this year the highest score is 94, pass percentage it is 100. Last year pass percentage was 100 and the highest score last year was 88, despite it being an internal assessment. Then Arabic TL, last year the highest score was 99, this year also it is 99, and pass percentage for Arabic this year and last year also same, that is 100%. French TL, the highest score last year was 98, this year it is 99, pass percentage this year it is 99.31, last year it was 100%. Portuguese TL, this year the highest score is 99, last year it was 100, pass percentage this year it is 99.11, last year it was 100%. For the first time, this is the second year where the mathematics, basic mathematics had been introduced, and you can see the pass percentage of regular maths and basic maths. I will have a separate slide for this. So regular maths, this year the highest score is 100, and 10 students out of those pass 18,000 and some odd figure, they have secured all 100 out of 100. Pass percentage it is 97.35. Last year the highest score was 100 and pass percentage was 99.93. For basic mathematics, that's a basic, the little less difficulty level, the highest score this year it is 97, last year it was 100. Pass percentage this year it is 91.30 and last year it was 99.5. Science, this year 24 students they got 100 out of 100 with the pass percentage as 96.26. Last year the highest score was 100 of course, and pass percentage was 99.74. Social science, 144 students they have secured all 100 marks and 97.25 is a pass percentage this year. Last year highest score was 100 and it was 99.81 was the pass percentage for the last examination. You can see Taluka wise number of the schools with 100% result. So in Bardes, 1 government schools got 100% result, 6 aided schools and 2 unaided schools. So in Bardes, 9 schools secured 100% marks. Bicholim, 16 scored 100 out of 100, 9 government schools and 7 aided schools. Kankona, 8 got 100% result, and of them 5 are aided schools, 3 are unaided or government aided schools. Dharbanoda, 1 government school, 1 government school and 2 aided schools, they got 100% result. Kepem, 1 government school, 2 aided schools and 1 unaided schools, altogether 4 schools they got 100% result. Marmogova, none of the government schools got 100% result, but all 5 aided schools they secured or they got 100% result. Pedne, 10 aided schools, 5 government schools and 1 unaided schools they secured 100% result. Altogether 16 schools from Pedne they secured 100% result. Fonda Taluka, 11 aided schools, 1 unaided school and 2 government schools, altogether 14 they got 100% result. Salset, 12 aided schools, 2 unaided schools and 1 government schools, altogether 15 they got 100% result. Sangem, 2 government schools, 3 unaided schools, altogether 5 they got 100% result. Sattari, 8 government schools, 2 aided schools, altogether 10 schools they got 100% result. Tiswadi, 9 aided schools, 4 government schools, altogether 13 schools they got 100% result. Altogether 35 government schools, the total is 77. Out of 77, 35 government schools they got 100% result. 74 out of 337 aided schools they got 74 schools they got 100% result, which includes those 7 unaided schools also. So altogether 116 schools, they got 100% result this year. These are the new subjects which we had introduced for this examination. Mathematics, you can see this is a regular mathematics. Level 2 we call as basic mathematics. Astronomy, for the first time the students had taken this examination. Last year it was 9th standard, this year it is 10th standard. On a pilot basis we had introduced this subject. And fine arts, this was another new subject which was introduced for this examination. So 373 schools had offered mathematics level 1. 11,010 students had taken this examination. 10,718 have passed this examination, and the result of this maths level 1 is 97.35%. For basic mathematics, among all those 400 schools, 366 had offered this level 2. 8,846 had appeared for this examination. 8,076 passed the examination. The result is 91.30. Astronomy, on 11 schools has offered these subjects for the first time. 322 had appeared for this examination, and all have passed in this examination, securing 100% result. And this is for the first time we had introduced the fine arts. 3 schools have offered this subject, fine arts. 49 students appeared for the examination. All 49 they have passed in the examination, securing the pass percentage at 100%. And you can see this is the portal for verification of marks. Anybody who is not happy with the performance can always verify their marks. The portal will be open from 3rd June for verification, or it is verification of marks. You can the rate is 350. Last date it is 10th June is the last date, and then there is a re-evaluation facility. This is 15th June. The fee is 700, and only those who want to just verify their marks in absentia, then it is 100 rupees is the fee, and the last date it is 15th June. We will not accept the hard copies here. Everything will be through the portal itself. They can make the payment gateway. The site will be open. Payment gateway will be open, and the head of the schools should advise their students through a committee of 3 members whether they should apply or whether they are satisfied or not with the papers. They can make some counseling, and then only they can send their request. Whoever is applying for all 3 will not be allowed. Either you can apply for re-evaluation, or you can apply for getting a photocopy. Photocopy also will be given to them. Next slide. We will not no result should be handed over to the candidate or to the parents if they are coming to the board's office. We discourage parents coming to the office, because all these discrepancies which they are coming with or queries they are coming with can be resolved at the school level itself. In case if they are getting the queries or the request, they can, as I have said, they can just examine those queries by constituting committee of 3 members. This is the instruction to them. Examine it, and then if required they can send it to us. Next slide. This is the distribution of marks, marks card. So marks cards will be made available to the schools from Saturday. On Saturday we have opened 4 counters. Bardes and Penne Taluka, Bardes and Penne Taluka schools can collect their statement of marks from Nayan Prasarak Vidyalaya, Mapsa, from 8:30 am. Bicholi and Sattari, they can collect the marks card from Shanta Durga High School, Bicholi, from 9 am. And Kankona, Margaon, Kepe, Salset and Sange will have to collect the report cards from Loyola High School, Margaon, from 9 am onwards. Fonda, Tisk or Dharbanoda will have to collect it from GVM's higher secondary schools from Fonda from 9 am onwards. the schools from Tiswadi Taluka and Porvorim Taluka can collect the marksheet on the same day, that is on Saturday, that is the 4th June, between 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. All will have to send their the representative with authority letter. No parents will be entertained in this case. And we sincerely express our gratitude to the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, for his support, Chief Secretary of the Government of Goa, Advocate General, Government of Goa, Secretary Education, Director of Education, both the collectors, Collector North, Collector South, Director General of Police, Superintendent of Police, North, South, Director of Health Services, Chief Electrical Engineer, Electricity Department, Principal Chief Engineer, PWD Department, Director of Panchayat and Director of Urban Development for their support for conduct of this examination in a smooth way. We also thank the President of Headmasters Forum, all the headmasters for their support, PTAs of all schools, teachers, our entire examination personnel team that includes conductors, observers, vigilance committee, and of course the management of the secondary schools. We also thank Director General of Police for providing police security force almost for a month through their sub-offices all over the state for this task. And we sincerely thank Director of Education for his support in this entire exercise. And not the least, of course, we are thankful to the all electronic and the print media for your support, cooperation, giving a wide publicity to this examination and giving a wide coverage to this examination task. And I also thank my team here, Secretary, Assistant Secretary and all IT staff. Thank you. Thank you all. In case if there is any queries, you can...
Sir, private students private student
Private students are those students who take care of they answer their examination directly at class 10. So they are the left out or those who have just drop out. जे ड्रॉप आउट असतात न्ही म्हणजे 8वीक सोडले 9वेक सोडले किंवा अशें जाता की 10वेकय सोडतात ते जाल्यार मागीर ते डायरेक्टली कम टू द 10th स्टँडर्ड आणि प्रायव्हेट कॅन्डिडेट आमी वी हॅव जस्ट रिवाइज द स्कीम नाव दे आर आन्सरिंग द इंटरनल असेसमेंट स्कीम सो 20% तांची पयली तयारी करून घेता आमी अँड वी आर गिविंग देम दी स्कूल्स नियर बाय स्कूल आता एक सपोज एक बिचोलचो भुरगो आसा जाल्यार बिचोले खंयचे तरी स्कूल लागीं आसतलें ते ताका आमी दिता ताजे मागीर सायन्साची प्रॅक्टिकल्स ताजे इंटरनल असेसमेंट शेड्युला प्रमाणे दे हॅव टू आन्सर इट आणि मागीर ताजे मार्क्स आमचे कडेन येता सो इट्स अ वन वे इट इज अ डेफिनेटली गेटिंग द बेनिफिट म्हणजे बाकीच्या बोर्डा कडेन वयच्या परस हातूंतल्यान ते शिकले तांकां गायड केले आणि थोडोसो फीज आमची जी जवळ 60% जी फी आमकां जी येता 1200 रुपया कितें तरी आसा ती तातूंतली 60% फी आमी त्या स्कुलांक दिता तुमी तांकां तयार करात आनी देन यू कॅन सेंड इट टू अस सो दिस इज काम स्कूल टीम जे टीचर्स असतले प्रत्येक स्कुलात एक सिनियर टीचर असतले की वन हू इज वेल वर्स विथ दी पासिंग क्रायटेरिया एकदा कितें जाता त्या भुरग्याक व्हेरिफिकेशनाक घालचें काय ना असोच प्रश्न येता सो हे जी टीम जी असतली फाटलो ऑब्जेक्टीव कितें जाल्यार ताका खबर आसा स्कुलाक खबर आसा हाजो परफॉर्मन्स कसो आसा तो परफॉर्मन्स तो खबर आसा अननेसेसरी सम स्टुडंट दे आर वेस्टिंग देअर मनी अँड दे आर आस्किंग फॉर अ व्हेरिफिकेशन ताका कळलें कशें आसता ताची ती थोडी ताची अरे इतले पडत ना पण तो ही इज एक्सपेक्टिंग सो ताजेर तांच्यानी आमची भूमिका अशी आसा की एटलीस्ट यू गायड देम प्रॉपरली आणि वेदर दे शूड रियली अप्लाय ऑर नॉट यू शूड गायड तरी इन केस इफ सम पेरेंट्स इफ दे वॉन्ट टू अप्लाय दे कॅन फ्री टू एटलीस्ट बट गायडन्स तरी दिवचो तांकां दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम दॅट वी हॅव गिवन द इन्स्ट्रक्शन टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूट दिस कमिटी It is astronomy and fine art. These are like 7 subject it is. So sorry, fine arts is coming under pre-vocational and astronomy coming as a 7th subject. So astronomy jeni getla. So tanka extra teacher na. Only the teachers they have voluntarily tanchos among one of them they will be trained through the friends of astronomy आणि तांच्यानी सान्नेवाळा प्रॅक्टिकला घेऊन तांच्यानी तो they have to train them. आणि we have in fact the response is overwhelming. ऑन इनिशियली ऑन बेसिस 25 स्कुलां आयिल्लीं, तातले 11 स्कुलांनी दे हॅव स्पॉन्सर्ड इट. आता तो नंबर इट कॅन गो लिटल अप, सो इट इज बिकमिंग मोर अँड मोर पॉप्युलर.
But it helps them pass the exam or
Definitely, because it is a 7th subject, no? Because it is a 7th subject, so if they pass in any 6 subjects, they will get the benefit. सॅलरी मेळटा न्ही. सपोज मेन पेपर आता इंग्लिश, मॅथ्स आनी सायन्स आसा, तातूंत सपोज खंय तरी कमी पडले, लेस दॅन 33, हाजे बेनिफीट मेळटा ताका. पुरवणी परीक्षा आमची आसतली आफ्टर 3 weeks, सो मे बी इन द फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जुलय आसतली. वी विल गिव अ सेपरेट इंटिमेशन फॉर दॅट. ज्या भुरग्याक नीड्स इम्प्रुवमेंट म्हणून रिमार्क आसा, इरिस्पेक्टिव्ह ऑफ वॉट एवर सब्जेक्ट इट इज, 2 विशयांनी 3 विशयांनी, ताका सगळ्यांक हांगा बसूंक मेळटलें. इवन ज्या भुरग्यांची एग्जाम चुकली आसतली जाल्यार तांकांय हांगा बसूंक मेळटलें. कशें जालें, थोडे फर्स्ट टर्माक बसले, सेकंड टर्माक बसूंक ना, जाल्यार तांकांय मेळटले ते. आनी प्लस ज्या भुरग्यांक इम्प्रुवमेंट करपाचे आसा मार्क्स, जनरली वी डोंट गेट एनी इम्प्रुवमेंट ऑफ मार्क्स स्कीम, सो इम्प्रुवमेंट जाका करपाचे आसा ते हांगा बसूंक शकता. इम्प्रुवमेंट इज दे कॅन बसयता तांच्या, दे कॅन इम्प्रूव इन ऑल सब्जेक्ट. येदी व्हडली रिस्क कोण घेना. पण जो भुरगो 6 विशयांनी जाका नीड्स इम्प्रुवमेंट मेळ्ळा ताकाय बसूंक मेळटा, ताकाय बसूंक मेळटा.
And despite pandemic, the performance is going out. So you think that all the schemes are helping them? What is the reason?
My observation as far as this result is concerned, because I say everybody is alert about their academic matters. Parents, students, they are alert. Though the schools were closed initially, there were lots of the material, like the exams, study material, they were exchanged from one school to the other school. That helps them a lot. म्हणजे तो व्हिडिओ आसतलो किंवा ताचे ऑनलायन क्लास आसतले. स्पेशली आमचे गव्हर्मेंट स्कुलांनी थोड्यांनी गव्हर्मेंट स्कूल एज वेल एज एडेड स्कूल्स, तांच्यांनी कशें केल्लें की ल्हान ग्रुप्स वाड्यार ते वचून तांकां ते शिकयताले. मॅथ्स आसतले, इंग्लीश आसतले. दॅट ऑल्सो हेल्प देम. म्हणजे बरे तरेन तांच्यांनी तयारी केल्ली. अशें न्ही की बाबा चल पॅन्डेमीक आसा आमी वचूंक नाका, अशें खंय जावंक ना. दॅट वी डीड नॉट ऑब्जर्व. So everybody, it's the teachers, headmaster, they have taken a keen interest, and because it is a pandemic, so खंय तरी भुरगे चुकतले काय कितें, so they have taken more interest, and that's the success of this result.
The same pattern will be going to follow.
Yes, for this year we will continue with the same semester pattern, that is 2 semesters. One will be in October, November, and term सोंपता तांची ऑक्टोबराक सोंपता, as per the DOE circular, it is October end, so ती जाल्या उपरांत मागीर आमची एग्जाम आसता.
सर तुम्ही तर मॅथ्स लेवल 1 लेवल 2 म्हटलं आपण, सो लेवल 2 घेतो त्या भुरग्याक सायन्साक ऍडमिशन मिळू शकता.
हां, आता आमी लेटेस्ट कशें जालें की एज फार एज द एडमिशन इज कन्सर्न, एडमिशन इज अ प्रियोरिटी ऑफ द डायरेक्टर ऑफ एड्युकेशन. पूण पोरू आमी कशें केलें, पोरू आमी एक कॉमन एंट्रन्स टेस्ट घेतली, तो इंटरनल असेसमेंट, आनी त्या कॉमन एंट्रन्स टेस्टा प्रमाणे सायन्साची एडमिशन जालें. आता कशें आसा, विथ द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ न्यू एड्युकेशन पॉलिसी खंयचो भुरगो खंयची सब्जेक्ट घेवंक शकता. सो आमी अशें डिसायड केलां की बोर्ड जर भुरगो लेवल 2 तेणी केल्ले आसत जाल्यार ताका एडमिशनाचें आमचें कांय ऑब्जेक्शन आसना, कित्याक अल्टिमेटली दे आर कमिंग टू अस. 11वेक आमच्याच कडेन येतात ते. म्हणून जर भुरगो जर सपोज सायन्साक वता आसत जाल्यार आमची ताका हरकत कांय ना. एक म्हणजे कशें आसलें की लेवल 1 आनी लेवल 10 इट वॉज ऑप्शनल. तुमकां जाय कोणीच कंपल्सरी करूंक ना. तुमकां लेवल 1 जाय लेवल 1 घेयात, लेवल 2 जाय लेवल 2 घेयात. आनी आतां अशें आसा की जर कोणेय भुरग्याक जर सपोज लेवल 2 घेतला आनी ताका दिसलें की आपूण लेवल 1 घेतला आनी बरें करतलो आसलो, जाल्यार चॉयस इज ओपन अँड दे कॅन अपियर फॉर द सप्लिमेंटरी एक्झामिनेशन. ते बसूंक शकता. आनी आमचे कडेन एज फार एज सायन्स स्ट्रीम इज कन्सर्न आमचे कडेन सीट्स भरपूर आसा. आतां स्पेसिफीक एकाच कॉलेजांत मेळोंक जाय सायन्साक जाल्यार अशें गरज ना. आमचे कडेन जवळ 5000 सीट्स आसात. इनफॅक्ट मोर दॅन दॅट 5000 आमचे कडेन सायन्साक भुरगे बसतात. 5000 आनी सम स्मॉल फिगर 5100 सीट्स आसात आमचे कडेन. ऑलमोस्ट इट इज क्लोज टू 6000 सीट्स आसात. ते वॅकंट वता. म्हणटकच हे भुरगे कशे आसात, हे 8000 भुरगे आसात. हेतू कितें आशिल्लो हाजो की लेवल 2 कोणी घेवप किंवा बेसिक्स कोणी घेवप की जाका खंय तरी फुडें मॅथ्स कंटिन्यू करपाचें ना. वन हू वॉन्ट्स टू फोकस ओनली ऑन लिटरेचर किंवा आनी खंयचे हिस्ट्री आसतलें आनी कितें आसतलें, त्या भुरग्यां खातीर तांच्यांनी ते लेवल 2 घेवप असो हो मुद्दो आशिल्लो. ताचेर म्हणजे त्या आनी फुडें जर ताका कंटिन्यू करूंक जाय सायन्साक ताका हें लागता न्ही, सायन्साक मॅथ्स लागता. आमच्याकडे आता डायरेक्टर ऑफ टेक्निकल एज्युकेशन जे पॉलिटेक्निक कोर्सेस चलयतात तांच्यानी आमकां क्लियरली सांगला की आमकां जो भुरगो 10वी पास जाता इरिस्पेक्टिव्ह ऑफ वीच सब्जेक्ट आमी तांकां एडमिशन दिता. तशेंच डायरेक्टर ऑफ स्कील अँड डेव्हलपमेंट अँड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप तांणी सांगलें की आमकां काय ना, आमकां तुवें 10वी पास जालो काय सांग म्हणपालो. आनी दे हॅव सॉट द क्लॅरिफिकेशन फ्रॉम अस सेईंग दॅट अरे मॅथ्स लेवल 2 कितें सब्जेक्ट, कितें सिलेबस. वी सेड सिलेबस आमचो सेम, टीचर सेम, सिलेबस सेम. फक्त कितें जी डिफिकल्टी लेवल आहा ती मातशी कमी आसा तांकां. सो तांकां आनी तकली कित्याक हें करूंक जाय, तांकां ते दे कॅन फोकस ऑन अदर एरियाज न्हू. दॅट इज वाय लेवल 2 इंट्रोड्यूस केलो. आनी इट इज ऑप्शनल. ज्या भुरग्याक आतां अशें आसतलें थोडें की जे भुरगे मॅथ्स लेवल 1 ते फेल जाल्ले आसतले जाल्यार दीस इयर दे कॅन कम टू लेवल 2 आनी दे कॅन आन्सर द एग्जामिनेशन इन सप्लिमेंटरी एग्जामिनेशन. तो ऑप्शन आहा तांकां, तो ऑप्शन आसा. आनी लेवल 1 जो फेल जालो ताका दिसता ना थंय लेवल 1 केल्यार आपूण पास जातलो, यो तूं लेवल 1 वी विल गिव यू द परमिशन टू अपियर फॉर सप्लिमेंटरी एग्जामिनेशन. दिस विल डेफिनेटली विल हेल्प. आणि मेनी ऑफ देम न्ही म्हणजे ना म्हाका लिटरेचर करपाचें, म्हाका हिस्ट्रीक स्कोप आसा, त्या भुरग्यांनी म्हटलें ना म्हाका. आणि इवन जे 12वेक जे किंवा 10वेक जे 80-90% जे भुरगे आसात न्ही जांकां 90% दे डोंट गो टू द सायन्स. म्हणजे असो ट्रेंड थोडे कडेन अशें ऑब्जर्व जाला की दे ना म्हाका सायन्स नाका म्हणटात ते, दे विल गो फॉर आर्ट्स, दे विल गो फॉर कॉमर्स आनी आय विल डू माय करियर इन दॅट. सो अशां खातीर हो जो सब्जेक्ट आसा इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प. एक म्हणजे कशें आसा 99 कितकरी भुरगे आसात. कितें जालां थोड्यांनी कितें केलां, थोड्यांनी चेंज ऑफ सब्जेक्ट ते इन्फॉर्म करूंक ना, थोड्यांचे इंटरनल असेसमेंट ते येवंक ना. भितर प्रायवेट कॅन्डिडेट थोडे आसात जेंचे इंटरनल असेसमेंट ना, तांचे थोड्यांचे रिजर्व आसा. ना 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 ह्या फावटी फॉर SSC एकूय भुरगो माल प्रॅक्टिस अंडर येवंक ना. ही बरी गजाल. म्हणजे कशें आसा हे भुरगे 15-16 वर्सांचे न्ही, सो तितले ते डेरिंग जायना. म्हणजे चुकोवन थोड्यांनी हांवें जेन्ना विजीट मारलेले थोड्या सेंटराचेर तेन्ना म्हाकाय सुद्दां कांय टेबलाचेर म्हाका दिसलें की मोबायल दिसले थंय. तर म्हटलें ना सर चुकोवन तो गेल्लो म्हणजे सगळे मोबायल ते बॉल्सान उरलो. तशें काय हें येवंक ना. आनी आमकां खंयच्यान सगळे कडल्यान बरो रिपोर्ट आयला तसो. माल प्रॅक्टीस केस SSCक एकूय ना. थँक्यू.